Hey everybody, what's up? How you doing? Oh my god, I have so many things to share with you for my hits and misses this month. So I don't know what happened this month for March, but I did so much hauling. I don't even think I've uploaded my haul videos yet. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, I'll have them up. But I have done so much hauling because, you know, spring, that's when every brand, it seems, comes out with like tons of new stuff. First, let's talk about the misses just to get them out of the way. Okay, first thing is this Neutrogena Daily Scrub, and it's from the Deep Clean line. I know you're like probably like, what? You love the Deep Clean line, which is true. And that's why I decided to try this, because it was a part of the line. I never tried it before. And basically it's just a face scrub, right? Well, it's supposed to control shine. It's supposed to be like a mattifying scrub. The reason why I dislike this so much is because the scrubs in it, like the little scrub particles, feel very rough and just so hard on my skin. I love all of the other Deep Clean products. The face wash is like my favorite face wash ever. I love the other scrub they have, the cream face cleanser, like pretty much every other product they have I like, but this was just like a no. Like it was just like no way ever, no. Next up is another face product, and it's from Equate, which is Walmart's like generic brand, and it's the makeup removing wipes that you're supposed to compare to the Neutrogena brand. And the reason why I tried these is because you get 40 for like $4, and I was like, wow, that's really awesome. Let me give them a try. It comes in this neat little package. It snaps shut. It keeps them moist. But I noticed that the towelettes themselves, they just don't remove makeup very well. They're just not, there's something about them, they just are kind of cheap quality. I mean, I've heard good things about Equate makeup removing wipes in the past from other beauty vloggers and bloggers and stuff, but the ones compared to the Neutrogena wipes just are nowhere near the quality of Neutrogena makeup wipes. They're kind of thin, the towelettes are kind of thin. It's just like, I don't know, I just didn't like them. They didn't really remove like mascara and eyeliner and eyeshadow. Okay, next up I got some hard candy products, and first things are the mascaras. They have quite a few new products out, and I bought a ton of them, you know, just so I could try a little bit of everything they offer. So I got a couple of the mascaras because I love mascara, you guys know me, and I've tried mascaras in the past from hard candy that I did like, so, you know, they got a lot of new ones. I got two of them. The first one is Flat to Fab. This mascara wand is really big and it seems nice. I mean, like, it fanned out my lashes okay, but it didn't. The formula is really thick and gooey. It's just not a good mascara formula, and it burned the heck out of my eyes. It's weird because I've never had a mascara do that to me before, really, and it was just like the weirdest thing. Like, I barely applied it, and what it did to my lashes wasn't great when I was looking at it, and then just like 10 seconds later it just started stinging, so I had to go rinse off my eye makeup, and I don't know what caused that to happen for me, but you know, I've never had that happen with me with mascara ever, so it really just scared me, and I only used it once because of that reason, so I didn't really test this one out, but it's still a miss for me. I'm just letting you guys know, like, it really burned my eyes, so if you have this or if you're going to try it, just really be careful. The next one is called Lashaholic, and I just didn't like this one because, once again, the formula was just really thick. Like, it's something about the formulas on these mascaras. I feel like they're all the same for some reason, and they just like made a different wand for each one. And this wand has all of these little short, tiny rubber bristles. It kind of reminds me of like a CoverGirl mascara, but the formula is just too thick, and I really hate it. Like, honestly, I just hated the way it weighed my lashes down, and it made them look really gross, just like nasty lashes. Thick mascara formulas just don't work with my lashes. They just weigh them right down and make them look like I have less lashes than I really do, because they kind of like all stuck together and gave me like 5 really gross looking lashes. So these from Hard Candy, these are their new ones. They just did not work. The next Hard Candy product is their new single eyeshadow called Single and Loving It. There's a bunch of different shades to choose from. I got the brown one. It's called Sandy Beach, and it kind of has like this mosaic pattern. It looks like camouflage kind of, but it's really just one color. And I know you're gonna say, oh, that looks gorgeous, look at the pigmentation, and it does look pigmented when you put it on your hand. There's a swatch of it, but when you blend it out onto your eyes, it just like disappears, and I put this all over my lid and I started blending it out with just a clean blending brush, and it like disappeared. It looked like I put no eyeshadow on my lids, and I was like, what the heck? The texture on this shadow is just really powdery and really dusty. Like when you blend it out, it kicks up a lot of dust, and I don't know, I think maybe that's why it just kind of like disappeared on me, because sometimes powdery products can do that, and I don't know, this was just weird. I mean, it was only $3, but like, why? Like, just don't even bother. Like, it's a miss for me. The next hard candy product is one of their new primers. Now, I love the Sheer Envy primer, the translucent one, but I think they're getting rid of that formula. They have 6 new primers, and they all claim to do different things. There's like a dark spot corrector, illuminator, like a redness corrector, and there's one called Ultra Light. This is the one that I just bought, and it's really greasy. Like, even if you shake it up, it's just like, let me show you, it's disgusting. I will show you like the texture right now. So you just squeeze it out, and like, I know it doesn't look that bad, but there's like a bunch of oil that just like kind of runs out. It like, the product is separated, like it won't mix together. Even if you start you know, mixing it in with your fingers, it's just like an oily mess. It just feels like oil on your skin. It doesn't even feel light, and it says ultra light, but it feels just like a oil. Like, it's not even, it doesn't even feel like a primer to me. It's just really, and it makes your skin look greasy too. It doesn't even mattify. It just like, can you see that? Like, it just is greasy. It's just a mess. Like, no, just no, do not, just don't. Next product is also from Hard Candy, I know. It's their Ombre lipstick, and they don't have a lipstick in their line. I think this is the first lipstick, like in an actual stick, they've had. They've only had balms, lip glosses, stuff like that. So I was very excited for these, because y'all know I love lipstick. You're supposed to apply the lighter side first or something. I don't know. Either way, the formula is gross. It feels really greasy and gritty at the same time, because there's like silver shimmer particles in here, and it looks so cheap. Like, on the lips, it really just looks utterly just, it's a disaster, like how bad it looks. And I was so shocked, because these look kind of cool, like they might be, you know, nice and exciting, and they don't look that bad in the swatches. Like, I'll swatch this one for you, like that doesn't look bad, right? But on the lips, it's just like a greasy mess, and it kind of feathers out of your lip lines. Like, it's so oily that it's like, it just looks hideous. Like, okay, I guess I better show you what it looks like, because then if I don't, you guys are gonna be like, it looks pretty in the swatch, what are you talking about? Oh my god, I hate it. Oh my god, this is so ugly. Okay, so there it is. It's hideously disgusting, and if anybody says, no, it looks good on you, like, don't lie. You don't have to lie here. We tell the truth here. It makes me look like an 80s hooker or something. Like, it really does. Okay, now that I have that off my lips, I'm good to go again. So let's talk about hits. So these are products that I just love this month. Some of them are from hauls that I've showed you guys during this month. Some are from last month. Let's get right into it. First thing I want to talk about is this Vaseline Intensive Care Cocoa Radiant with pure cocoa butter lotion. It's amazing. I love the way it smells. It smells like real cocoa butter, but it's not too strong. It's not like a fake cocoa butter scent. It's like a real cocoa butter. There's a difference between good cocoa butter and bad, like fake cheap cocoa butter, and this is good. So I love the fact that this is made with real cocoa butter, and I also love that it's kind of in more of a lotion texture, because sometimes cocoa butter, like raw cocoa butter, can be really hard to work with because it's in like chunks. This Vaseline formula is kind of, it has Vaseline in it too, and it kind of like is a little bit more emollient, and it's just easier to absorb into my skin anyway, and it doesn't burn my eczema. I can totally use it no problem, and I love that. Cocoa butter never has irritated my eczema. Cocoa butter is like one of my favorite scents ever, so this was just a super hit for me. I love it so much, and you guys have to try this stuff. If you like cocoa butter, give this a try. Next hit is a hair product, and it is from Organix. You guys know I love the Organix line. So I recently picked this up at Target on a trip where I went to just go get mascara, but then, you know, something happened and I bought a ton of other stuff, and this was one of the things I just picked up to try for fun, and I'm so happy that I did, because it has just improved the quality of my hair. Like, I can already feel a difference, and I've only been using it for like 2 weeks, It's just an oil. It's an argan oil. It's called Argan Oil of Morocco. It's supposed to renew the texture of your hair pretty much. And it does have a really nice kind of glow that it gives to your hair. So yeah, that's the argan oil from Organix. I love this stuff. And look, I've already used like a lot for only having it for 2 weeks. I've just been so obsessed with it. Next hit are lip balms. These are all lip balms that I've been loving all of them. I really seriously have been using like each one of these right here. I am not playing. And I got them in my little milk glass jar. You guys have commented on my milk glass jars before, so that's what I keep them in. And yes, they do look like EOS, but they're not. They're from Walgreens. And you're probably like, Walgreens lip balm, Holly? Like, that sounds ghetto. But I promise you it is not ghetto. And it's like really, it's actually really good quality. I'm so impressed with these. Like, you have no idea how excited I am that they just expanded their line. So they have, I don't remember all of the flavors because they don't have them like written down on the packaging, but I recently just bought like 6 of these, and before I only had 2. This is one of the original scents they came out with. It's watermelon. It's really good. I heard about it from Emily, and she said she loved it so much, and it really does smell like watermelon candy, and it makes my lips feel softer. It has a sweet kind of scent and taste to it. That is one of their original ones, but now they have like I think pomegranate, I think this is lemon, this is like berry, this one is blue raspberry. Hello, this is like my childhood right here, so I love this one. It's my favorite, and actually does smell exactly like blue raspberry candy, like, you know, push pops or whatever those are called. Is that what they're called? Push pops? I feel so old, I can't even remember what the name is, but it's just like candy. It's so good. These lip balms are so fun, you guys. If you have a Walgreens near you, check out their new lip balm section because they have all of these new flavors. I feel like there's one there for everybody, and just check them out. So next up, I have some blushes for you, and they are the Milani Rose Powder Blushes. Now, I was sent these for a review, and I do really like them. I've been using them ever since February. I haven't even mentioned them on my channel until now, though. And I'm wearing the shade Tea Rose today. This one is my favorite out of all of them. I like these better than the baked blushes because I feel like the matte finish is more flattering, and I feel like these colors are better for all skin tones. The baked blushes sometimes can kind of just look like frost, and they're really shimmery, so I really like these matte blushes a lot better, and I think they are limited edition, so if you haven't seen them yet, or if you do see them and you want them, pick them up when you see them because I'm pretty sure they're limited edition. You can also buy them, I think, at Walgreens or Milani's website. That's where people have been saying that they've been finding them. And not to mention they're shaped like a rose, which is super adorable. I mean, like, I could stare at that all day long. Now for lipstick, of course, my favorite makeup product. I have been obsessing over the NYX Butter Lipsticks lately. I know I just reviewed the Butter Glosses, but I picked up this shade when they first came out, and I never really talked about it, and I never really used it until now. I know, terrible of me. And then I used it the other day and I was like, this formula is awesome. And they have a lot of shades to choose from, just like the Butter Glosses. So I really like that about these. They're nice and creamy. They're nicely pigmented. Let me show you. This shade is called Mary Jane's. It's one of the reds of the collection right here. That was just like 2 swipes, and look, it's really pigmented. And if you were to just feel this, I mean, you would be surprised at how pigmented it is because it feels like it's going to be sheer since it's so creamy and so soft. This was the shade that I was wearing earlier on my lips. It's called Sweet Tart. So there's Sweet Tart right there, swatch, and I also just popped some on my lips. I really love how these feel. They feel nice and just comfortable, really comfortable for a lipstick. I love these lipsticks because they're super creamy, really comfortable. They're like $5 and they have a lot of colors to choose from. So if you love lipstick, like, you need to give this a try. And if you don't love lipstick, you need to give this a try. So that's the Butter Lipsticks. Love these. Definite hit for me this month. Next hit is also lipstick, and these are all from Revlon. I need to mention these now because they are all limited edition, and I know, like, it's annoying. Limited edition collections I know can be hard to find, but I'm just mentioning them now because I love these colors and you need to get them before they're gone. This one is from the Rio collection, and they have like eyeshadows and eyeliners and stuff, but this was what stood out to me. I didn't buy anything except for this lipstick. It's called Sultry Samba. Look at it. I mean, it looks like Candy Yum Yum from MAC, and it's a matte finish. Check it out right here. I mean, it's very matte and it's very bright. Hot pink, like just a blue toned hot pink. Like this stuff is no joke. Like you can see this from a mile away, and I love it, especially for summer. Like these are the kind of colors I like to go for. And the next two lipsticks I have from Revlon are from their vintage collection. They brought back 5 shades from older previous lines that they discontinued, and they're only back for a limited time. I know, how lame, right? But I did pick up 2 because they really stood out to me. First one, Snow Peach. Check out this color. It's a really nice peachy, like just peach. Swatch it for you. This is just like the prettiest peach. I don't know why I did like such a jumbo swatch, but I love this color, and I feel like any skin tone could really rock this. Like it's not, like I said, it's not too beigey. Snow Peach has a really nice amount of pigment to it. I just love the way that it looks. This one is called Fifth Ave Red, and it's a really deep kind of gorgeous burgundy red. So here we go right there. That's Fifth Ave Red. It kind of has a little bit of a brown undertone to it, and that's why I really like it, because it's kind of different from other reds that I have. It's more of a burgundy deep red. I feel like it would look good with some sort of really matte brown shadow and like a matte face. I just love this. I think it's very, it really reminds me of, you know, past times. I think this one was from the 50s. Sadly, these are all limited edition, but like I said, I'm just mentioning them because I have really enjoyed them, and you know, I don't know how long they'll be out there for, so just letting you know, check them out now. Now my last hit is from Hard Candy, and I know you're like, whoa, a hit from Hard Candy? This is crazy. I thought you didn't like anything. They are the new Contouring Trios. Look at this. Like, this is just so pretty. I can't even, like, this is what immediately caught my eye. This is the product that I came to try. This is the one thing that I didn't want to leave without, and they are selling out fast. Like, every Walmart I went to, they were practically all gone. So they're calling these their Contouring Trios, but what they do, I mean, what they are really is a highlighter, a blush, and a contour in one. That's why it's like a trio, because you can see there's one of each thing in here, and they're all really nicely pigmented. They're the same quality as their baked blushes and baked bronzers, and a lot of people love those. I am one of those people. I think they're fabulous. This is my favorite one that I bought out of the 3 that I have, and it's called Third Wheel. And I just love these colors because I feel like they are really soft and pretty. This is what the highlight looks like. Here's the bronzer. I think that's a shade I can get away with. And the blush shade is so pretty. Look at this blush shade right here. I wish they sold this separately. I just love these because they have one of everything in them too. This shade is called 3 Times a Lady. It kind of has like a corally blush in it, and the highlight and contour is a little deeper. And this one is called 3 Strikes. And I think this one's like the most popular shade because every Walmart I went to, this was gone like immediately. And I really like all of them. I mean, they're all very pretty, and I'll have a separate review on these, so you can see swatches in that video. But I really just like the quality. Everything about these, I have no complaints. Like, they're just really awesome. So if you're looking for kind of like an all-in-one multi-purpose product, check these Contouring Trios out because I think you guys will really, really like them. They're super convenient. Like, you have a little bit of everything going on, so I think that's awesome. So that's everything for this month's hits and misses video. I feel like I tried out a lot of stuff this month, and I do these videos every month now. I just think they're a great way to let you guys know what products that I've tried recently that I like and don't like. I like to try to throw in products from hauls that I show you during the month or previous months. This is just my way of letting you guys know like what I'm currently liking and not liking at the drugstore or whatever. I try to throw in other beauty products too here and there. And of course, let me know what you guys have tried out this month that you liked and didn't like. I like to hear about everything, even stuff you don't like, because I read all the comments, and you know, when you guys suggest things to me, I do go out and pick them up sometimes. I think it's just really fun to talk about products, whether it's makeup, you know, lotion, whatever, face wash. We can talk about everything here. So please let me know all of your thoughts. I would love to hear them, and as always, thank you so much for watching.